This Medical Minute sponsored by Avera.
Well, some people can fall asleep with seemingly no problem, while others can struggle to get some shut-eye. In tonight's Avera Medical Minute, Brian Allen speaks with a doctor about how much sleep you should be getting and if it's really possible to get caught up on lost sleep.
Dr. Herricks, in a perfect world, we would get how much sleep every night?
Well, the ideal adult needs somewhere between 7 and 8 hours of sleep. There are a group of people that could get away with 6 hours and do just fine. Some people need closer to 9, but there has been some research studies that show that if you, on average, get less than 6 hours of sleep or sleep more than 8 hours a night, you may have a shorter life expectancy.
When it comes to the overall view of this, is there a particular sweet spot in terms of when someone goes to bed? Is there a time to go that's better than another, or is it just the length of the sleep cycle that's more important?
It's the length of the sleep cycle. Everybody's got a little bit different body clock that's set internally, and sometimes when that body clock doesn't match up with our typical sleep-wake cycle, it can cause problems. For example, the nurse that might have shift work where they're working a night shift and trying to sleep during the day, that can throw things into a disorganized sleep rhythm and cause problems. So your bedtime might be that you're comfortable going to bed at 11 and you get your 8 hours of sleep by waking up at 7 in the morning, but my body clock may tell me that I need to be in bed by 9:30, and if I don't get there, then I run into problems. So our environment drives a lot of that, which can override that sleep clock, but the sleep clock is the main driving force of when bedtime and wake up time should be.
We know that it's possible to get too little sleep. I think all of us do. Is it possible to get too much?
Yeah, like I said earlier, some studies have shown that those people that get more than 8 hours of sleep, for whatever reason, seem to live less longer lives, and there's no real good evidence to say why that is. Now, it's not that if you got 8.5 hours of sleep every night that you'd be having trouble, but I think those that chronically push their sleep to 9 or 10 hours routinely, it could be a body clock problem, but it seems to increase mortality.
You know, I think we all have friends who talk to us about sleep and they say, yeah, I'm not getting enough, but I'll just try to catch up on the weekend. Is that possible? Can you catch up on lost sleep?
Yeah, sleep actually over time we develop what's called a sleep debt. Now, I don't think in my lifetime I will ever be able to pay that sleep debt back. But in the short term, if you are sleep deprived by taking a nap or sleeping a little bit longer, that will allow you to pay back some of that sleep debt and maybe make you feel better.
For more information on sleep and your health, head over to avera.org/medicalminute.